dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. The Mountain Arts Center hosted a blood drive in memory of one of its shining stars today, bringing out more donors than previous years as the nation faces a shortage of blood. WYMT's Buddy Forbes had his camera rolling as folks rolled up their sleeves.
A drive to bring in every drop.
Currently there is a shortage of blood across the whole U.S., so the importance of donating blood is 1 pound of blood that you give can save up to 7 people's lives.
As the national blood supply shortage continues, the American Red Cross is asking the public to roll up a sleeve and help save lives.
Every few minutes someone's needing blood across the U.S., from wrecks, from just needing blood transfusions, if they have cancer,
With blood supply reserve numbers decreasing around 25% over the last month, blood drives like the one hosted at the Mountain Arts Center Friday are hitting neighborhoods to help those in need.
They could be doing that today. There could be somebody out there who's taking their child to the hospital, needs a blood transfusion, and they will save their lives.
Barry Davis knows that situation all too well. When his daughter Allie was born, she spent more than 1 week in the NICU and needed a blood transfusion, which saved her life.
We would not have had those 21 years if someone back in 1999 hadn't made the decision that these people are making today to give blood and to help save lives.
Though Allie died in 2020, it is her legacy of love that brought donors in to raise their arms in solidarity with a young woman who always used hers to help others.
Things are at their worst. The people in Eastern Kentucky and here in Floyd County, they're at their best. They show up, they come out.
All donating for Allie Davis. In Prestonsburg, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
We have more on how to find a blood drive near you on our website. Governor Andy Beshear recognized National Recovery Month today. He welcomed Kentuckians in the state capitol rotunda who have achieved recovery. During today's event, he reaffirmed the state's commitment to help people overcome addiction. A man walking across the country to raise awareness for children battling medical issues made a stop in Letcher County. Steve Young visited the Whitesburg Fire Department. One of his missions has been talking to first responders and collecting badges, which he plans to give to children at Victory Junction Camp in North Carolina.
And I've got over 200, and probably by the time I'm done, it'll probably be over 300 patches that I've collected out of the 800 city halls. A lot of times I'll forget about maybe even asking about whether I can get a patch. And they've been very kind and doing what they've done.
Young says he plans to continue his journey until March of 2024, which would make 4 years of walking to raise awareness. Authorities in both Kentucky and Louisiana are looking into a canine handler and search team leader. Tony Wade has been in Kentucky numerous times in high-profile searches for missing people. We've talked to him. Pulaski County Sheriff's deputies say they thought it was odd when Wade said his dog had hit on an area they could tell had not been disturbed in several years while looking for Ricky Griffiths, a man who went missing last year. There's an investigation now in Louisiana into donations solicited through PayPal and Amazon. Students in the welding and carpentry programs at the Leslie County Area Technology Center have been working on a special project, building an old-style wagon carriage from start to finish. The wagon will be used during the Mary Breckenridge Festival. Senior Dylan Smith says this experience prepares them for their future, and it's exciting knowing the community will get to see their hard work.
We knew that it had to look good, for the public, because there was going to be kids and, people riding on this wagon. I love this type of hands-on work, I'm wanting to base my whole career really off welding. I really enjoy it, and I think that I'll be good in a job with it.
This year's theme is Angels on Horseback. The festival will be October 6th and 7th. The World Chicken Festival in London is underway now, a time for businesses from across not only the region but the country to showcase their crafts, food, clothing, and more. But one particular father-daughter duo is using the festival as a dry run for a new business. The pair is opening Warzone Paintball off Highway 49 in London. Warzone Paintball is set to have walk-ins and reservations available once they open. They say they are excited to bring something new to the area.
So we decided to bring this business here just for more advertising. Since a lot of people in the area don't know about our business, we wanted to have a shooting rank so the kids and the family can play, you know. We also brought this bunkers so the little kids can have a little game of their own here.
Warzone Paintball is set to open on October 6th. The World Chicken Festival continues through Sunday.
I'm the chicken at the Chicken Festival, and it's sunny, and it's a great day.
My name is Diamond, and I'm at the Chicken Festival, and I'm on the news. Today is hot and sunny.
Well, folks, you're usually roasting your feathers off, but this weekend it's nice and shady. Come on down to the World Chicken Festival in London, Kentucky, where you won't fry like chicken.
Hi guys, we're at the World's Chicken Festival in London, Kentucky. Y'all to come on down, have fun. They got all kinds of food and activities going on.
Hi guys, we're at the London Chicken Festival. If I can come from Michigan all the way down here, you can too.
Well, we are in the last few hours of summer across the mountains, and the forecast is looking pretty good as we go into tonight. Those lows back in the lower 50s as you wake up and kick off the first day of fall, but we are watching out for this Tropical Storm Ophelia at this hour. Those winds up to 70 miles per hour, and this is approaching landfall along the North Carolina coast. Now, this could possibly spark maybe a couple of showers in our far eastern counties. Most of the rain, though, will stay well to the east of us. However, for places in the Big Sandy, possibly some clouds, also a few sprinkles as we go into your Saturday. Let's time this out on Future View as we go into tonight. Notice we are dry, but clouds do continue to move back into the region, and maybe a couple of sprinkles in the West Virginia, Kentucky border area. Most of us, though, are quiet on your Saturday. That's the good news. And those temperatures also cooler tomorrow, topping out in the middle to lower 70s across the mountains. And once again, we do stay dry as we go into tomorrow night. So tomorrow is the first day of fall, and those temperatures are back close to average, topping out in the middle 70s. We do stay under a mix of sun and clouds, a little bit more cloudy though as you go further east, close to the border counties of Virginia, West Virginia, and Kentucky. If you're heading over to Nashville though for the Kentucky game versus Vanderbilt, going to be warmer over in central Tennessee. Those temperatures topping out in the middle 80s. The good news though, we are dry, under plenty of sunshine as we kick off the game for Kentucky versus Vanderbilt. Here is a look at your Community Trust Bank 7-day forecast for the weekend. Is always in view, a small chance of a stray shower on Saturday, especially over the Big Sandy. Again, though, most of us are dry, also comfortable. Those temperatures back in the middle to upper 70s on Sunday as more dry weather continues. And same story on Monday, upper 70s as most of us are dry, a small chance of a stray shower before an increase in that moisture by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, also Friday of next week. So after a streak of some drier weather, Steve, we are watching out for maybe a few rain chances by the middle and end of next week.
Well, we could use a little rain by then, but overall looking really nice. Cameron, thank you very much. Well, some people dream about going on a game show. For one Knott County man, it became a reality. Stephen Bell says he auditioned on a whim for Wheel of Fortune, not expecting anything to really happen. He says even though the process getting on the show was long, the entire experience was exciting, and he won more than $60,000 in cash and prizes.
You know, it happened so fast. It was almost like I don't feel like I really had time to be nervous about it because it all happened so quickly. And a lot of people ask, well, were you nervous at all? And I'm like, honestly, I really had a lot of fun. It was just great. The experience was amazing. The people were amazing. You know, Pat, Vanna, the whole crew. They were some of the easiest people that I've ever talked to in my life. It was a very comfortable experience all around.
Well, Bell says being able to share his story about adoption on a large platform also means a lot. He says he will continue advocating for foster care. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight, but don't go anywhere. The ARH Sports Overtime is up next. Have a great weekend, everyone.